What's happening, folks? So, here I am. I'm up in the Alleghany National Forest. I did about 20 some miles on the Alleghany River. Went from Buckaloo Recreation Area down to West Hickory. Stopped at one of the islands, camped overnight. Did a lot of fishing. Had a blast. Smallmouth, largemouth, fingerlings, just all kinds of fish. And it was a great time. Kind of relaxing. Um, I love my new canoe. Uh, so before I show it to you, the old Town Canoes, their solo canoe starts at $1,000 up to like $1,400. Well, they took some time off and did a production run for Field and Stream. Is that Dick's Sporting Goods? So same canoe, different material. It weighed 10 pounds, 9 pounds difference. So from 34 pounds to 43 pounds for the Field and Stream. So it's got the molded seat, which I found out my back does not like. So I'm actually going to order one of the wood and, canvas strip webbing seats because I need it raised up a little bit. And I also have one of the canoe seats that you can attach to those that's padded and gives you a back. So, but I'm up here, lowest I've ever seen the creek in my life. Decided I'm going to do a little kind of a wilderness camp. Real simple, real basic, because I realized I packed way too much in the canoe and I could have gotten by with much less. So this is where I normally camp. I didn't feel like setting up a tent, so I just strung some 550 cord between the trees, threw a tarp over me, tarp on the ground, Teton sleeping mat, my Teton pillows in the car, and I have an extra wool blanket if it gets a little chilly tonight. So, little backpacking, lightweight folding stool, my Nalgene bottle. So here's what I used to keep it super simple and make camp. The Harbor Freight little hatchet. I bought a blade cover on Amazon for like $8, $10. My Swiss Army knife and my straight blade Uncle Henry. Streamlight, you can guess. And I got a little lantern hanging in there. But the hatchet and there's a saw on the Swiss Army knife. Then I cut the 550 cord with my little Uncle Henry. I made wooden stakes. Just chipped them in, pounded them in. Tied on the 550 cord. I made some stakes for the back. Just real simple. The weather's going to be pretty cool, down into the 50s tonight. So, running the escape around for the fuel mileage. And the Field and Stream solo canoe. So I ended up selling my kayak and picked the canoe up on Marketplace for like $200. Had to drive clear up to East Lake to get it. So that was like an hour drive one way. Well, a little over an hour actually. But it was a fun evening with my son. So the canoe worked amazing. Like I said, for being overpacked, I had my rucksack, which is my get home bag. I had a cooler in it. I had a dry bag with my clothes, some little bags with food, and just some extra stuff. Um, you know, ponchos, fishing gear. Uh, I kind of, the bedside bag, made it a little bit bigger just for trips like this. Picked up an LL Bean canvas messenger bag. So it works really well, like for canoe trips. And it's deeper. So, and then I picked up some little canvas pouches on Amazon that I can kind of sort stuff into and make a mental note by color of what's in them. So, I hope everybody is having a great evening. By the time I can upload this, I'll probably be home, but I'm going to light a fire and get to bed real shortly. So, thanks for watching. Have a great night.